Welcome to season 6 of the Wickedly Branded Marketing Podcast. And our very first season under the new name, we will always have a special place in our heart for the Sparking Ignite Your Marketing name, but we are so glad to be fully and completely and holistically branded as Wickedly Branded. I am Beverly Cornell, your host and fairy godmother of brand clarity. And this season, we are going to talk all about one of my absolute favorite topics, brand activation. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you've heard me say this before. Clarity is the spark, but activation is when the flame comes alive. It's where the magic really starts to take shape, and it's where you stop keeping your brand in Google Docs and your own head and start bringing it to life so that people can actually see it and experience it and remember it and feel it. So what do I mean by activation? Brand activation is the moment your brand steps out of theory and into the real world. It's when your voice, your visuals, and your vibe all work together so that every touch point, your website, your Instagram, and your email signature feels like you. And I want to be super clear here. It's not just a new logo. It's not just some pretty website. It's the experience people have when they encounter your business, the words you use, the way your images make them feel, and the consistency across every single platform so that they recognize you instantly. Here is one of our wicked truths. Most entrepreneurs get super stuck right here. They do the deep work to find that clarity that we do in our brand spark experience. They figure out their offers and their service tiers and how the customer is going to go through the journey. They know who they serve. They've figured out their niche and the absolute favorite customers who can afford their products and services, but their brand still doesn't match that vision. And because it doesn't match, they hesitate to market themselves. They live a little smaller. They actually stall. They start sentences with things like, well, my website isn't quite ready yet. Or I've been working on my website forever. It's a work in progress. Please forgive me. It's kind of messy. Or I'm going to start pitching to my ideal customer once I can update my branding. But the longer that you wait to activate is the longer that you wait to build your momentum. I had a client recently who had done some incredible work on her business model. She knew her ideal client really well. She had all the right offers, but her brand still looked like that first version from 10 years ago that she'd thrown together on her own with a Band-Aid and maybe some clip art even. She was really embarrassed to send anyone to her website. So when you feel embarrassed, are you living fully in your purpose? Are you fully excited to talk about what you do and share it with everyone and spread that magic everywhere? Are you ready? No, you're cautious and careful and protective, and you don't feel in your flow when you're doing that. So once we aligned her visuals with her voice, same offers, and just presented it in a way that matched who she had become and who she was becoming, because we like to build a brand with a little room to grow in it. Everything for her and her business changed. She started showing up more, handing out her card more. She raised her prices. A lot of our clients come to us because they want to raise prices and want to look like they know they are and why their services are so much more premium than they look like on a website that just doesn't fit them anymore. She got far more yeses from the very favorite people that she's wanted to work with. And it all happened because she finally felt proud of how her brand was showing up in the world. That's what season 6 is all about. Over the next few episodes, we'll break down how to activate your brand, what to focus on, what to avoid, and how to make it feel undeniably you. In my next solo episode about midway through the season, we're going to get real about the roadblocks. These are the things that hold you back, that keep your business from activating your brand, and how you can actually break through them, get around them, so that you can have the brand that you've always wanted. But until then, remember, clarity is only the spark, but the activation is the flame. So I dare you to be more bold and to be wickedly branded. Wow, what an incredible conversation we just had. I hope that this episode lit a little bit of a fire under you to finally bring your brand to life in a way that feels true to you. Remember, clarity is the spark, but activation is that fire and flame that keeps your message and your visuals and your strategy aligned, and the confidence that follows. So does that lovely thing called momentum that you've been waiting for. So if today's episode, if you loved it, make sure you are subscribed to the Wickedly Branded Marketing Podcast so you never miss an insight or a conversation. Until next time, dare to be wickedly branded.